Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Champagne. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. Please consider hitting that subscribe button and become a member of the family. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're a member of my channel, thank you so much for continuing on this journey with me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. So today we are going to be working on our 2025 financial goals and the savings challenges I put in place to meet all those goals, as well as our cash envelopes, restuffing it, and then using the rollover money to go into other areas that we're saving for. So we're going to give our rollover money a side job. Let's see. So how are you guys doing today? Hopefully you guys are having an amazing weekend. Sadly, it is dwindling down and it's going to be back to Monday. But let's see how much we're putting it in all together. So we have 50, 100, 150, 190. Nope, that's wrong. 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290. 300, 310, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 400, 5, 10, 15, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So was that 430? I think it was 430. And then we have a savings challenge back here that we completed, and it's going to go into a designated area. But first, let's start with our cash envelopes. So I did put a little bit more gas in, not too much more. I think it was 53 or 52. So we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. So we put in $52 this week. Food, I did stop and get something to eat. So we have 16 left over in my food envelope. And then beauty rolls over, but I did I could not get an appointment with my hairdresser. For those that missed that, I was sick, missed my hair appointment, and she is pretty booked up all the time. Like, my appointments are like booked out all year. So I did use some of this for some self-care. And then spending, of course, we did not use that because honestly, you guys, when I get off, I don't want to stop anywhere. Even if I need something, I don't want to stop. So that's why I always have my spending money left over. But in total, going into other challenges, we have 10, 20, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 76, 77, 78, and 79. It doesn't look like we have very many ones. So hopefully we don't get tripped up when we're doing the roll and save. But let's go back and stuff our envelopes. So gas, I get $100 every single week. I don't know why 50, but $100 every single week. I do a lot of driving. My office by itself is it's like 45 minutes to an hour, a little over an hour depending on traffic. And so I do have to drive that back and forth every day. And then I do work hospice, so if I do go do admissions or I see, any patient at home, I do have to drive to their home. So sometimes I go through more gas than others, but so I give myself the 100 just in case. And then food, I give myself $25 just in case I want to grab something or a drink. Beauty gets $25. This is the only envelope that rolls over, again, because it pays for my hair when my appointments come up. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 95, and 200. Again, I did spend money out of here, and I still have money left over from what I didn't use in this most recent hair appointment. So it's just going to keep rolling over. Spending is going to get 15. This is if I need to stop and pick up anything, just so I don't swipe my card. All right, so that is my cash envelope. Let's go into my financial goals, or the savings challenge that I'm using to meet those financial goals. So if you're not familiar with my channel, at the end of 2024, I sat down and figured out what I wanted to accomplish over 2025. And so I put savings challenges that I would do all year long so that I can meet those goals. A lot of them are pretty high in the price, and so that's why I do a little bit at a time. Some of these challenges, as they go, they do get higher, but they have worked for the last 2 years, and so I'm going to continue doing them because, again, I have been able to meet all of my goals in my financial goals in the last 2 years. So the first one we're going to be working on is our 3 to 6 month emergency fund, which is our 3rd month of rent for $4,000. And so I am using the Sword in the Stone doubled 52-week challenge. And so instead of 1 through 52, I'm doing 2 to 104. Plus there's a bonus section in here that's going to give me $3,000. So this is available in my shop. We This is from Wren and myself. We do have the regular version as well, but today we're going to be doing 68. So let me get my pencil here. How are you guys doing with your goals? Are you guys sticking to them? Have you kind of backed off a little bit? What's going on with your goals, or are you right on track? So we have 50, 65, and let me get my ones, 5, 66, 67, and 68. So let's put that back there. And let me just move these back just so it's easier for me to grab them. So we have 50, 65, 66, 67, and 68 going into here. So let's see what we have in here so far. And then, you know, as the year goes, these numbers are going to get higher, but I do use other challenges to work these higher numbers in. These ones right here. And then of course I have another challenge that I'm doing in my mini Mondays so that I can knock out these two. So let's see, we have 1,000, 100, 200, 300. So 1,300, 1,400, 20, 35, 40, 142, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. So 1,347, right? No, 1,447. So 1,447 so far. And as you can see, as we continue going, the numbers are going to keep getting bigger. So I'm going to use other challenges to help me knock out these bigger numbers. We've already knocked out 102, so that's good. Next one is going to be Thunder Thursday. This is going towards my emergency fund just to bump it up some more. This just follows the Thursdays of the year. This is from Wren and myself. This is available over on Wren Shop. And so we are finishing up August with 28. We are going to bring this one back next year. We did add a bonus section so that it would actually equal 1,000. So anybody that's using it for their emergency fund will actually save $1,000. I love this one, and I'm going to do it again next year too. So 25, 27, and 28 going in here. I'm just going to keep on building my emergency fund. I do have the 1,000, but I definitely know that I'm going to need more in my emergency fund, because 1,000, I mean, it does cover something. It is a good starting point, but definitely want to build it up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 20, 45, 50, 254, 56, 57, and 58. So 400, right? No, 558. Oh my goodness. You guys, you know, I count it and then the next minute it is right out the door. Let's see. So that one's done. And then let's move into this binder here. So we're going to start with our little cards. These are from Wren over at Mischief Managed Budgets, or Mischief Budgets on Etsy. And so these little cards were going towards my rent increase, but we should be finishing up to where I am 2 months fully saved in my emergency fund for 2 months of rent. So we do $30. So I'm using these cards just to have fun and keep things interesting. So we have 15, 14, and 1, which is going to give us our 30. So we're going to put $30 into here. Let's see. So let's add our 30. Once we reach the goal, I think this month we should be good, and then anything extra will start going into the rent, or it's going to go into other areas that I want to save for. So we have 50, 70, let me see, 50, 70, 90, 110, and 120. So we're actually done with the cards for November, or sorry, for August. Oh my gosh, you guys, I do not know what's going on with my brain. So we're done with August, $120. So whatever's left over to get me to that 4,000 is going to go towards that. And then the rest is going to go towards another area. And then going forward, this money is going to go towards, I think it's going to go partly towards the 3rd month of rent. And then I want to keep saving for other things, or it just might go to rent so I can finish that faster. I'm not sure yet, you guys. I keep going back and forth, which is okay, you know, as long as I'm meeting my goals. That's mainly that's the important thing. So next is going to be our Sweet Tooth. This is from Renee over at Reinventing Renee. We're saving $10 every single week. This is just going to go towards dental work, because everybody needs dental work at some point or another, and it is not cheap, you guys. So I want to get ahead of the ball and save just in case I do need to have dental work. I have the money to pay for it. So we're just going to keep saving and keep saving just to have it. So we have 200 plus the 10. So now we have 1, 2, and 210. So let's put that back. These are stickers right here, but I printed this one too small. This is for 8.5 by 11. So once we're finished this one, then I'll do this one. I'll just print it regular size. That way I can use the stickers. I absolutely think they're the cutest things. But again, I just printed this too small, but it was too cute to go to waste. So I'm just going to do it anyways. So next is going to be our 1530. And so this is also from Reinventing Renee, our Budget Nerd Co. So we are going to do the 30 here in August to finish it off. This, I believe it's my 3rd year doing this one, you guys, and I'm going to do it next year. This saves $540. And so what you do is you just put 15 on the 15th, $30 on the 30th. If you don't have the 30, you can break it down. So essentially you're saving $45 a month just following the 15th and 30th. February, you're doing the same thing. I love this challenge, the 1530 challenge. I'm going to keep doing this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 300, 20, 40, 50, and 60 in this one here. And then of course the envelope is from Renee as well. Next is going to be our Welk maintenance fee. So I do have a timeshare. The timeshare itself is paid off, but I do have to pay maintenance fees every other year. I paid them this year. They were 27, I think. I can't remember for sure, but they do go up all the time, and so they're going to be due in 2027. And so my goal is to save $1,500 this year, $1,500 next year, and so we are well on our way to being able to meet that goal this year, which is exciting to me. And so we have $30 going into here. So 20 and 30. So let's color in our 30. I wanted to add another 5 here, you guys, because I need to be able to knock out this 5. But I will have to try to remember the next time. Okay, so let's do 30. So let's see. Let's do, so let's do 8 and 2. So that's 10. So there's 10. And then we'll do 6 and 4. So that's 20. And let's see. Let's do another 8 and 2. And then that's 30. And then I'm going to have to get creative on how I'm going to color in the rest, because we are running out of numbers that go together. I'm just coloring these extra ones, you guys. Don't mind me. My brain and my eyeballs are seeing them, and it's just catching my attention. Okay, so in here we have 1,000, 1, 200, 50, 70, 81. So $1,281 so far towards our 1,500, which again, I think we'll be able to complete this before the end of the year. Next is going to be our savings challenges from Dee over at Dee Plans and Budgets. He gave these out on a freebie over on her coffee. I think it's coffee. Somebody said it was coffee. I know it has, you can give people cups of coffee, like donate to them. So maybe it is coffee, but this was a freebie from her. It's a savings challenge for every month of the year. And so let's see here. We have 2 left. We still have 1 more Sunday left in the month. So let's do 5. So we're going to put 5 in. Let me color that 5. And this is going towards my son's wedding. So put that there. So we have 500, 25, 32, and 34. So 534 so far that this challenge has saved us this year. Everybody's is going to be different because some of them are roll and saves. For me, the roll and saves, I just put the price or put the amount that I wanted to save in each box. Everybody else is doing it differently. So this is going to save everybody different amounts. But so cute, so creative, and I just love it. Next is going to be Save with Judy. This is $5 or $25 every single month. And so we have 2 more weekends left. So I'm going to color in this watermelon here. So let me color in this. And this is going to save us $300 by the end of the year. And I'm going to use this money to go towards an advent calendar. So I have been seeing some. I missed Simple Shop's harvest box, but you know, what can I do? I have to pay better attention. Let's see. So we have 100, 150, 170, 190, 195 so far in here. And again, this one will save $300. Next is going to be our B challenge. This was a freebie from Lisa Grateful Me. And so we are putting $10 in every single week. This is going towards my emergency fund. So we're just slowly throwing money at it. And so I'm not sure how much we're going to save by the end of the year. It'll be exciting to know, to find out what the amount is across the board, because I am doing other challenges that go towards emergency fund as well. But so far in here we have 100, 210. I think my goal was $1,000 to add $1,000, but I think we might well go over that $1,000, which I am excited about, you guys. Slow and steady all through the year. Sometimes it gets daunting, it's repetitive, but you know what? I just keep myself going because I know if I continue on my challenges, I'm going to be able to meet all my goals. If I don't do my challenges, I'm not going to meet those goals, and then I'm going to be upset. So, all right, so next is going to be Christmas. So let's see here. Let's put this to the side yet. Let's work on our countdown to Christmas. This is a savings challenge book from Liz over at Liz and Les. And let's see, let's start here. So I'm just going to put 30 on the calculator because we have $30 to work with. I know, again, you guys, I can't think tonight. All right, so let's try to finish these. So we have tinsel or garland. I do like garland. I really like tinsel, even though it's a mess. I'm going to go with tinsel because I think it's so pretty when it shimmers in the lights. And so that is this. So that's going to be $2. So we're going to subtract $2. And then let's see, Christmas dinner or Christmas brunch. Definitely Christmas dinner. So that's going to be another $2. And then red ornaments or gold ornaments. Ooh, that's a hard one, you guys. I do love the gold ornaments. My mind keeps coming back to red, so we're going to stick with red. That's another $2. Let's see, Frosty the Snowman or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Oh my goodness, Frosty the Snowman. All right, so that leaves us $22. So let's see, giving gifts or receiving gifts. I am definitely a gift giver. That is probably one of my love languages out of all of them. And so I am going to stick with giving gifts. So we are finished with this or that. We have $22. I think, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So nope, I didn't minus the 2. So we have $20. So let's go back to this one right here. This is MASH Christmas Edition. We're going to start up here. So far we know we're celebrating Christmas in a mountain lodge. So let's count down and see what the other ones are going to give us. So we have 2. So what gift you'll receive? Well, I'm not going to get a cozy sweater, so that's going to cost us $2. All right. 1, I'm not going to get a book that I've been wanting, but I am going to get a new gadget. So I need to subtract 3 plus the 1. So we have $14 left. So let's keep going. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who will join you for a celebration? Well, not friends. So, okay. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I accidentally crossed this off last time, so I'm going to mark it off there so that I know. So what you'll drink. Well, I'm not going to be drinking hot chocolate, which is sad because I love hot chocolate. I'm not going to drink mulled wine, so that's going to be another 3. I am going to be drinking spice cider. Ooh, that's going to call for a good time. So let's keep going. We have $8 left. Actually, no, we don't. We have 4 because I didn't subtract. So we have $4. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's see what you'll wear. A festive pajamas. I'm not wearing. And then that is going to be minus 2, which leaves us 2. So I don't know if I want to chance it or not. I don't think I'm going to chance it, you guys. I think I'm going to put the other $2 over here in our Santa's Coming to Town in my little catch-all here. So I'm just going to mark off $2. But I am going to have to get $2 from this one. So we're going to put 2. And then now I can put the 30 in here. So let's put that 30 in there and we'll count it. But let me put this $2 into Christmas. So far in the Christmas book, we have 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 600, 5, 6, 7, 8. So $608 from the Christmas book so far. And the countdown to Christmas from Liz and Les, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 470, 490, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, and 47. So 547. So we are well over $1,000 in Christmas so far, you guys. Love it. Okay, so that is that. We have a few more that we need to finish here. Let's get that out of the way. Let's see, we need to do our cutest year-long savings challenge. This is from Wren over at Mischief Managed Budgets. This is a year-long savings challenge. It goes with the cards. This is going to save us $800 once we're finished. This is going with the Sword and the Stone for my 3rd month of rent. Hold on, you guys, I gotta stand up real quick. This is going for the 3rd month of rent. And let's see, we are here in August. How much? Let me take this out. We are putting in, let's see, let's do the 9 and the 10 because we still have one more week. So we'll do 19 this week. I don't know why I colored it in, but that's fine. Okay, so 19, so we have 10, 15, and 19. So let's see, we have 20, 30, 45, 47, 48, 49, 51, 52, 53, and 54 in this one, and this one's going to save us 60. We can get it in there. There we go. And now put the money in. It's getting a little thick. I'm going to condense this. Okay, so that's that. Let's get this money here before we stuff our rollover money. So we finished the challenge from Budget with Carly over on the Monday minis, and the randomizer chose the car registration. So we're going to put that in our car registration by envelope. So let's open this up here, and let's see right here. So let's see, we now have 50, 100, 10, 15, 17, 18, right? 50, 100, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 118, each car is worth $13. So 118 divided by 13. So we can color in 9. So let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. The goal is $260 for my car registration. So that is done. So that got a nice big jump thanks to the Monday minis. All right, so that one's done. Now let's go into our rollover. So we have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, and 79. Hold on, you guys. Oh, my leg is falling asleep. Okay, so let's go into our roll and save. Let's see, and I don't have very many ones, so I'm not sure how this is gonna go, but hopefully we have enough ones in our envelopes to be able to break it down. Okay, so this challenge is from Kimmy's Budgets on Etsy or Bayesian Girl Budgets here on YouTube. The binder is from Wren. They did a collab, but the actual challenge with the dice and the cards is from Kimmy. So we're gonna roll the dice. There's 8 of them, and whatever they land on, that's how much is gonna go into each category. So let's see here. Ooh, yep, low numbers and big numbers. Okay, so let me move those up there. So let's see. Universal Studios is going to get $3. So Universal Studios is going to get $2. So 1, 2, 3 going back. We'll put a 5 in. All right, so 2, and then we'll have to write on another section next week because we are out of squares. So let's see, red is 3, so let's put 2 back and then take a 5. So 3 going into moving, and then we won't count them until next week. All right, wedding is going to get 6. Again, that is for my son's wedding. So that one's done. P.O. box is going to get 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I am not sure if I messed any of those up, but if I did, that's fine. So P.O. box got 4. Car maintenance is going to get 3. 1, 2, 3. Going into car maintenance. Subscriptions is going to get 1, which I think subscriptions was more, but that's okay. All right. 3 to 6 month bills is going to get 3. So let's see if it has 2 in here. 1, 2, it does. So we can put a 5 in. All right. And then the last one is going to be walk maintenance fees, and that's going to get 2. So there's 2 right there. All right, so this challenge is done, and then again we'll roll it next week for the last week, and then we'll be able to count exactly how much, unless you're looking at the numbers. You guys definitely can add them up on your own. So I'm going to move that to the side over there. Let's do grow as you go. I forgot to do this last week, so I want to make sure I do it this week. This is going towards my son's wedding too. And so let's see, this has got 12 sections. So, okay, well, 12. So I'm going to go back to section 12. And let's see, we're going to put in $12 into here. But of course, I need change because I don't have $12. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. So I'm going to put 10 in, and I'm going to take 3 out and then put 15 in. Okay, so we're going to put that back. Did I mark it off already? I think I marked it off already. All right, so that one is done. Grow as you go. It's going to save 450 plus. There's 12 different sections. This is from Budget with Carly, and each section has a bonus. But the way I'm going to do this is if I finish a section, like if I get get section 6, I'm going to finish the 6, and then every time I roll the 6 section, I'm going to just put the $10 in until the entire book is completed. So I'll put the bonuses for all the sections that are done until we finish everything. So, I mean, it could definitely add up for sure. All right, so let's keep going. So let's go into this binder here. We're going to go into our 50 envelope prepper, and let's put 5 in. The goal is $44 for this one. So we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 14 more dollars, and we'll be able to knock that one out. This one is our baking up some savings. This is from Tracy over at Grow and Grow Budgets. We're going to put $10 in here. And of course, again, this is for my son's wedding. As you can see, there's a theme here. I want to try and save up as much as I can to kind of help with it. So we have 100, 150, 170, 80, 90, 200, 10, 12, and 13. So $213. And let's see, let's do this one right here. We'll just put a little cherry on top, and then I will color the rest. You guys don't mind the colors on these cupcakes. We're not gonna worry about those. All right, so next is going to be our I Need Some Space. This is from Liz over at Liz and Les. Let's see, we have 15 and 10. Let's do the 10. I am doing the larger number, so let's fit this planet right there for 10. So we'll take that. We now have 50, 60, 70, 85, 90, and 91. You guys, I really want to start throwing money at a new car. I don't need one right now, but I want to be able to pay cash for it. And so I know I'm going to save a pretty penny for it. So we're going to start saving heavy for that. So let's see, we have 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm going to skip new phone for now. I do have this new one. This is for Your Saving Harry. This is from Floating Funds. It was a freebie on her coffee shop for hitting 1,600 subscribers. And so let's see, let's just do 5. I don't want to use that one. These are smaller. So let's just start with this 5 here. This is going to save us $455 once we're done. Maybe I should have done a colored pencil, but that's fine. I can always reprint it if I need to. All right, so this is done. I don't know if I'm going to have enough rollover money to finish what I need to finish. Next is going to be our mini savings challenge from Wren. So because we're getting low, I'm going to put $2 in this one, and then we can finish off next week for that 7, which will work out fine. So we have 25, 26, 27, and 28. This one's worth 35 for the month of August. All right. Then we have candies over at Stuff and Budgets minis. Let's see here. We have 3, but I don't have, let me see. I can do 4. I can put a 1 back and then take a 5. So we'll do that, and then we'll finish this next week. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 22, and 23. And this one is going to be worth 30 once we're done. All right, we're going to skip rainy day. I do need to put money in my mini millionaires. So that's going to be $5. I have 11 nieces and nephews that I'm saving up for. And so I always want to make sure I'm giving them money with, you know, everything that I do. So I have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 for them so far in this cute little Rolling in the Deep. This is from Tori's Cash Corner over on coffee. And let's see, we have one whole $1 left. I don't have enough to put into a new card there. So let's see, I lied, I have 2. So let's go back to my cell phone and we can put the $2 in there. And then that means we actually hit everything. So let's see, $2. So let's do this easy one right here. And this is for, like I said, a cell phone. I have other challenges that went towards a cell phone, and so this is going to finish off. Hopefully I'll have enough to pay for a cell phone with cash instead of having a monthly payment plan thing. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 350, 370, 85, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. So 426 so far. So almost done with this one. All right. So don't leave just yet, you guys, because I need to do my Build-A-Bank locked in. So I have a couple days that I need to catch up with. If you're not familiar, this is a Build-A-Bank challenge from GB over at Income Babes. And so we have 12 tills that we're working on. So 12. We have the original 6, and then she came out with 6 more, so I added those ones as well. We are doing this for 90 days, stretching ourselves as much as we can. Let me get my prop money. Where did I put it? Up here. And my cards I have out, and whatever's we save at the end is going to go towards different areas. So let's see here. We've got, I might have to print some more money. If you're interested in this prop money, this is available in my Etsy shop as well as my coffee shop. So let's put that over there. And let's see, let's get our cards. So we need to do 1, 2, 3, and 4 days. So we need to pick 4 customers. Okay, so we're just gonna pull the top one and let's see what we got. Ooh, we got a happy customer, and that's for the first 6 tills. So they're each gonna get $1. So let's see here. I'm going to take a 1 and put a 2 just because we're getting low on 1s. So that's going to cost me $6 for the first day. Not too bad. Each dollar or each till gets $1. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. And see, till number 5. And then 1 more, so till number 6. All right, and let's see, so this customer is done. So as if you haven't noticed, we are bankers over here, you guys, and we are just chucking along on our day job, just taking care of customers. Some are angry, some are not. He was not. So that's going to be 6 for that day. So let's go to the next card. Ooh, we got another happy customer, and that is for tills 1 through 6 as well. I can tell by the colors. So they're going to get another $1. So let's see, 1, let's just do this quickly. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So another $6 for that day. So this one customer is done. Let's see what we got next. Another happy customer. These are going to the last 6 tills. I can tell by the color. So we're going to come to the back. So till number 7 will get $1. Thank goodness, no angry customers just yet. But we still have another day to draw. So another customer, which we don't know if he's going to be a happy customer or he might be a grumpy old customer. Okay, so day, I don't know what day that is. Let's see, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So now we're on day 24. So let's see what we got here, you guys. Okay. Oh, another happy customer. So that's another $6. I'm going to have to figure out how to add these to get higher, because, and these are going into the last 6, because I really want to push myself to get more money in here saved. And so if I'm only picking one, or a happy customer, yes, he is happy, and I'm glad that they're happy, because, you know, we try to do good customer service over here. What did I do that for? Oh yeah, that's right. But I want to really get more money in here, so I need to figure out if I want to roll a die, but then I feel like that might be a little bit too much money, so I'm not sure yet. I'm going to have to figure out how to get that extra money. All right, and then tomorrow we'll be doing mini Mondays, and so whatever's in the envelope for mini Mondays, whatever lands on the challenge, I have to put that much in each one of 4 tills. So we'll see how much money it gets. If you can see on Randomizer Wednesday, I really got kicked in the butt. Oh yes, there was a time at work that day I was stressed. All right, but that's it, you guys. That's all I have. I'm gonna have to put this in a second binder now, but thank you guys so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I hope and pray that you have the most beautiful week. Be good to yourself, be good to others, and until the next one, bye.